Welcome back to a special edition of Odyssey News. This is a one-topic edition of Odyssey News because right now, currently, while you're watching this, there's a hurricane hitting my house, and I pre-recorded this morning just for this. And I want to talk to you, give you guys some FaceTime and bring this topic up because this topic was out this week, and I'm not sure why it was out this week, but I wanted to give my opinion on it just because, and this is the Legend of Zelda Direct. So there's a lot of talk out there. So let's go ahead and start with this video. Guys, no worries. I am safe. I am still in my house. This is a pre-recorded video. I probably do a live later on, or maybe you're watching this. I already tried to do the live during the hurricane, but maybe it didn't work out. But yeah, this is a pre-recorded video about the Legend of Zelda Direct, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it because there's been a lot of talk about the Legend of Zelda Direct, and there are two types of directs, right? There's three types. There's the mini one, which is more like third party. There's the one game direct, and then there's the general direct, right? So whether Nintendo is going to do a one game direct for the Legend of Zelda, yeah, they're gonna do it because this is basically the biggest game expected for Nintendo coming in May. But the bad news is that this is not happening anytime soon. Now there's the other type of Zelda Direct in which they dedicate the entire Direct to Zelda, right? And in this Direct, they can give us a couple of things related to the game of Zelda. We can get the actual game announcement again, and more footage and more trailers and stuff like that, right, for the Tears of the Kingdom. Then we can get the ports, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. We can get maybe a remake when it comes to the Legend of Zelda, right? And more ports, I would say, right? A remake and more ports. If they do a remake, they'll probably do the remake for Oracle Seasons and Oracle Ages. That's what I would see that Direct leading towards. But I feel it is kind of too soon to be talking about Nintendo Direct when it comes to Zelda, because we just got over a Nintendo Direct, the Farming Direct, which is dubbed out. And I want to show you guys behind the scenes because I always like to take you behind the scenes. I have a press pass for Nintendo, so I like to go behind the scenes and show you the schedule of release dates. And then there's certain things in this schedule that could give you an idea of when this Direct could take place. So let's go ahead and go behind the scenes here. This is the press room for Nintendo, and we see here the list of games coming from next month all the way to May of 2022, and we can start here by seeing Bayonetta 3 next month. That's the next game that on the schedule. Then the following month we got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which is pretty cool. You guys are excited about that. Then we got Pokemon, not Pokemon. We got the first game of the year, Fire Emblem Engage. There's nothing here for December. I'm not sure if they're gonna do that Metroid Prime drop or whatever. That's still to be seen. But here is the first game of the year, Fire Emblem Engage, which was announced in the last Direct. Then the second game of the year, we got Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Then we have a gap, okay? We have a big gap here of about 3 months between Kirby and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Here we have the gap. Now, in February, we normally have a Nintendo Direct. We have the regular Direct because Nintendo needs to do this Direct because they need to fill the rest of the year. Right now, all we have is 1, 2, and 3 games. I would say 4 games and 5 games for 2022, okay? So they need to fill in the majority of the rest of the year, because then the next Direct will be in June for E3, and then the other one will be in September again. So think about this when it comes to Directs. The first Direct will be February, the next Direct will be June, and then the next Direct will be September. Those are the months that Nintendo are accustomed to making Directs. Okay, so here we have, then we have in May 12, we have Tears of the Kingdom. Now this Zelda Direct could actually be in March. Okay, this will give it enough time for it to breathe between the Direct and the release, and then we can get the ports also here, the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess ports, if we ever get them. If we also ever get another Switch announcement, an upgraded Switch, because there is, guys, we can't deny that there is evidence out there with NVIDIA, the NVIDIA chip, and all the evidence out there that there is another Switch coming. Whether it is another Switch or it is another console coming, there is something else console. We are already in the 5th year of Nintendo's console life term, which is basically the same amount of years that have passed between the majority of these consoles in the past. If you look at how much time did Nintendo spend between the Wii and the Wii U, they spent 5 years. If you look at the amount between the Wii U and the Switch, they spent 5 years. If you look at any other console, the GameCube to the Wii, it's 5 years. So yeah, 5 years. I think Nintendo, the NES was the longest driven console, but everything else has been 5 years, 5 to 5.5 years. We are already in the 5th year of Nintendo, going towards the 6th. So I know there's a lot of Switch Pro talk out there that is a little bit frustrating to hear, but it's just how Nintendo works. The evidence is in their history. You see, you know what's coming by looking to the past. So yeah, this could be a good time to announce that next gen console. Current gen consoles, do not worry, Nintendo, I'm pretty sure this time around will work on backwards compatibility, meaning they'll do dual launch on the Switch and on the next gen at the same time for each console, until eventually they kind of drive the Switch out in about 3 to 4 years. But yeah, this is the current schedule. Pikmin 4 is a really good game that people are looking forward to. And then we have, of course, the delayed game, Advance Wars. We have no clue about that one to be announced. But yeah, there you have it, guys. If Nintendo does a direct for Zelda, it's going to be in the month of March. Maybe March 5th, which is the anniversary of Breath of the Wild. That sounds good. It's a Friday. So there you have it. What do you guys think? Let me know in your comments what you guys think about the Breath of the Wild Direct. What do you think about the next Switch coming out, or next console coming out next year? All right, that is it for this hurricane inspired video. I will see you in the next video. But before, I got 2 words for you. Never give up and journey on. Peace.